What's up, guys? We're here with Alex. You got second place today at our regionals. And what did you play today?
I played Rikka Sunavalon.
Let's go crazy deck, planting them seeds. Any shout outs you want to give today?
Shoutouts to Caleb for lending me a nib. Shoutouts to Booker for driving me here. Shoutouts to Jesse for helping out. Shoutouts to Brendan for doing our locals and lending me a what did he lend me? He lent me talents.
That's him right there. Where is he? Right here, right here.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah, there it
And
is.
also, finally, shoutouts to Anna for letting me 2 cross out. Yeah, and just shoutouts to everyone at St. John.
The big shout outs. Before we dive in, over like, comment, subscribe, and well, let's sow us them seeds.
All right, so we got main deck. So 3 loci, obviously, best card in the deck.
The best normal monster.
The best normal monster around. So with the package, with Solemn package, we got the twin. You run 1, it's a brick, but that's fine. 2 sewing. This is all pretty standard. 3 die, looking to get loci. I'm running 2 lone fire. So lone fire, you use it in your combos. Use it to get stuff like Rose Whip out, getting petal, getting loci. It's another like normal that does loci pretty well. So that's good.
Is that standard at 2 or I normally see it at 1?
So you can play either. Normally it's played at 1 if you don't have Small World. Usually if you play Small World, you play 2. So it's a really good bridge. I'm playing it at 2 because I wanted more normal summons. Because I'm not playing Small World, I have less access to loci, so I wanted more starters. So that was kind of my answer to that. I was thinking either between that or a 3rd petal. But I ended up on the lone fire because it's another loci. It can be either. So
that's fair enough.
That's what's going on with that. And so that's it for Sunavalon stuff. One of Lily Borea in the main. It is a great extender. It's also a good target off of Glamour. You do Glamour, Search for Snowdrop, and Lily. Yeah, that's it for Lily. So Rikka stuff. We've got 3 Princess. Princess is amazing, great extender.
Disgusting card.
It's disgusting.
Like actually insane card. We have an extender and a negate all in 1 card.
It's great. So great extender. It's also you normal summon it. I've had a couple cases where I had to do that. It comes up sometimes where you use it from hand.
I don't even see it. OTS Super Wen though. OTS Super Wen.
I'd love 1. 2 petal. Shout out to Anna for the supers. No, petal is great. It's a good normal. Normally you want your loci as your preferred normal, but petal is really, really good under Droll. Droll is super popular right now. So petal allows you to send pretty well anything, but normally Princess to have the extra negate. You can send it from deck to grave. You don't have to be adding it to your hand. So that's great.
It's also crazy in the grind game.
Yeah, also don't forget to trigger it in the grind game. I always forget my end phase pedal triggers. It's really important. It gives you lots of grind game potential. So that's it for those. 2 Mudon, that's pretty standard. Mudon is great if you got Con for breaking boards. It's great tributing your Strenas, just special summoning itself. Searching your Con. Mudon's just great. It's a good extender. Or I don't know if I call it an extender, but it's a good searcher.
Yeah, they're all pretty much extenders in the deck.
Yeah. So 1 of Snowdrop, 1 of Primula.
Super standard here.
This is all the Rikka names. All the monsters are pretty standard. Primula, you use it. Glamour, tribute 1 of your monsters. Summon Primula, summon Princess. Go into rank 4. It's also just Primula plus Loci. Any Rikka name or any Rikka card plus Loci is full combo. Snowdrop, it comes in a lot. If you have something, if you've already normal summoned and you want to get a Loci on field, or you want to get your Rose Whip or a Lone Fire or anything, you use Snowdrop to get it out of your hand. If you got a normal summon that you want to get, but you can't, normal it, you've already normal. So Snowdrop is great. 3 Glamour.
Crazy card.
It's just a Rhoda, and then if you tribute, it's a bonus. Like you get another, like you search another plant. Glamour's cracked. It's crazy. It's also, you got Con. Glamour, great board breaker. You tribute their monsters. It's awesome. Speaking of Con, honestly, so Con normally you played at 2. I'm playing it at 3 right now because Droll is so popular. I like opening it. I like seeing it in my opening hand. It's crazy good. not only, turn 1, you set up Con, Loci, full combo, but also it is such a good board breaker. So not everyone knows, but Con, the tribute effect is a soft once per turn.
Yeah.
So I had a game versus Cash. I activated Con, I think it was Mudon, tributed the Rise Heart, grabbed another Con, activated the other Con, set a Glamour, activate Glamour, tribute their Draco Future. They have empty board. I went in for I grabbed Loci, grab Petal, and then full combo for game.
Please ban this card. Unpopular opinion, but hit Con, please. and hit this one too.
She's pretty great too. It comes up sometimes where you'll activate it without tributing just to stop them from activating, especially for Cash. But normally you'll tribute one of their monsters, grab another one of their monsters. It's cracked. Card's great. And you can also, if you've already used it, you can use Strenna, grab it back, set it again.
Which is disgusting.
So now we're getting into non-engine. So I'm running 3 Book of Moon. Card's cracked. It's great board breaking. It's also great defensively. There's some really funny interactions that you can do with flip face down monsters. Like if you get Dark Ruler, for example, you can activate like a Hyper in response to negate something. Flip it over with Book of Moon. It'll forget that it was negated, and it'll go through. It'll negate.
Crazy.
So yeah, card's crazy. It's really good right now versus Cash. Well, versus everything really.
Yeah, Book is super standard. I like Book.
Triple Talents. Honestly, I might cut this down a little bit. I saw it a little too much sometimes. The card's really good, especially the Rip effect. I didn't get to see that very much, unfortunately. The Steal can be really good for breaking boards. The draw, I was hoping to get more gas when I did, and when I would go for the draw, because I didn't have much in hand, and it didn't give it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But I might cut it down a bit, because you don't like to see multiples of it. It's a hard once per turn, so. But it's really good, though. Triple Crossout.
Interesting. This one's interesting to me. This was not very normal.
Yeah, also called by. So right now, normally you'd play either like a Crossout package or you'd play Small World. I think you can maybe play something else. I'm on Crossout right now because Drill really hurts. Ash really hurts if they hit your Sewing. Imperm can hurt if they hit Jasmine. There's a lot that if I can go first and I can full combo, this is great. Also, Talents and Book are very standard right now. So I'm running like some pretty standard non-engine, so this just hits that.
What's your other like Crossout targets? Like
so I'm getting into that now. So Crossout targets, called by 2 is just pretty well inept. Another Crossout. Going 2 Droll.
We're doing the 2/2/2s?
Pretty well. 2 Ash, 2 Imperm, and then the 1 Nib.
Okay. How often did this win you or save you a game is the question.
It came out, I think honestly I used Crossout 3 times. So
Okay.
not that much. I used it once for Droll. I might have been able to play under Droll, honestly, at that point, because I was going for game there. I stopped a Nib, and I believe I stopped another Droll. So it came up a lot versus Droll, which was good. I don't know. I'd say I still like it right now, because you have it in your hand. It gives you protection. The only issue is if you open Crossout and no gas, you're just kind of screwed. That's what's nice with Small World is it acts as both board breaker and like gas, but it's really rough to play Small World right now with Droll like running amok. But that's it for Crossout package. That's it for the main actually.
And that's 40.
That's 45. 45. Okay. Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So 45 is nice because like we've got quite a few bricks. So
yeah. So you're diminishing the chance of drawing them. I like that.
Pretty well. So extra is like super duper standard. Triple Dryas, double healer. The 1 Thrasher. Thrasher, I've seen a lot of people cut. You really don't want to. I've OTK'd probably 2 to 3 people with this.
Fair enough.
So all you need is Loci, and then they're dead. And the effect from Thrasher if you destroy a monster by battle, you can steal it. That came up once actually. So no, card's cracked. That's all standard. We've got double Jasmine. Hoping they don't knock this to 1. That would really suck. Dancepion.
Last resort target.
This actually came up quite a few times, and I got pretty lucky where I was able to actually build a very good board because I hit. But honestly, this isn't just a last resort. You can also use this often if you use Princess early in your combo. can use this to get 2 level 4s. You just use it for the level modulation. Like you can do stuff even if you don't hit. So Dance and Peon is like mandatory. I would not cut this.
Fair enough.
Melius, Melius is great. Helps with OTK. Helps with link climbing. Standard. Bengal Lancer. Only really good plant link 4 that you can make. I think. I don't think there's anything else.
I think that Balenciaga's is like super standard.
Yeah. Strenna. You run 2 of it. Often you'll have 2 on your board. Strenna's great. It's great for getting back resources. It's great with if you get drolled and you get lucky off of your dance mills. You can use Strenna to add back. Like let's say you mill a con. You can use Strenna, add back the con.
This is insane.
It's crazy.
Strenna's a very nice card.
Yeah, and also it actually came up once today. You can. Not many people know this. So when it's tributed, you can special summon an Xyz monster from your extra, or also from your graveyard.
What?
So it came up once today where I special summoned a Teardrop.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I special summoned a Teardrop and attach. So for that to happen, you have to have properly Xyz summoned the Teardrop.
That makes sense, but you can do that in this deck.
It happened. So yeah, Teardrop, Hyper, that's standard. They're great. Normally you make Hyper first, and then you'll tribute the Strenna during your opponent's turn. Make a Teardrop. That's it for the extra. So for the side, we're running 1 Rose Whip.
Standard.
Yeah, Rose Whip is great. It came up versus a lot of decks actually. Came up versus like Rescue Ace. Came up versus a bunch of stuff.
Just insane versus like Purely and everything else.
It's good against like everything. There are no decks I think that don't use any spells. Maybe a couple, but like
Unchained, bro. I wish you would have just normal summoned that and passed.
No, but like normally, and when you have Rose Whip, you'll either have your Regulus or you'll have your Hyper with the spell negate. And so you negate the first spell they play. They're locked out of spells and traps. Good luck breaking my board.
Yeah.
So Regulus.
I love that.
Disc Coliseum. Oh, forgot. Third Droll. Droll is just really good right now. This goes with Regulus. Spider Orchid did not come up today. Comes up versus decks that can put up Floodgates, so especially Labby, there can only be ones. Pops Floodgates. Can also pop Birth, kind of nice sometimes. Shifter, cross out target.
Fair enough.
Didn't come up today, but it came up in testing. So
I was like, this I can't play Shifter, but cross out makes sense. I've forgotten about that.
So double Lightning Storm and Feather Duster. Came up once or twice. I might change this. Honestly, I expected more Labby today, and I barely saw any.
Yeah, I think there was only
I didn't see any today.
1 or 2 here. I think.
Yeah, so I expected more Labby, but I think in the future I'm going to be changing some of the side to deal with more branded, at least for around here. Triple Cosmic. This card's amazing. It's good versus pretty well everything. You can use it going first, set it, quick play. It's good versus Runic, good versus it's just good in general.
It's really good because Chimera was like the most represented deck at in this.
Chimera was
this region, so like that's a little bit of a foreshadowing of the
Cosmic. Because Chimera Fusion, I was told about this earlier actually. It cannot be used. It's only during main phase.
Correct.
So you use Cosmic, banish it. They can't recurse it. Like it's
the same thing as like Flu, hitting Flu in the trap card.
It's great. Yeah. Triple Evenly. Evenly's great versus everything.
That's why he won his final match. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anyway, that's it.
Congratulations on second place.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything you would change? Like you said, you were gonna change a little bit of the side deck.
I think I might change the Harpies, the Lightnings. I might add like a dimensional barrier.
That's fair. It's fair.
Depending on what happens with the ban list, I might change Cross Out for Small World.
Would you ever consider Thrust in the deck?
If I had the money, I would. I'd cut these 2, probably if I could afford Thrust, which I'd like to eventually. Cut out some of these, only run 1, and probably in the side I'd run more targets for it.
Makes sense.
So Harpies is great with Thrust. You run the 2 Thrust, maybe 3 if you want.
D-Barrier.
Harpies is great. D-Barrier is great. Spiritual Art, Owie. I don't know if you know what it is.
That's the wind one? The wind
it's
trap?
the water one. So you tribute a
one.
water monster, you look at your opponent's hand, rip 1, send it to grave.
This is a water.
Yeah, Strenna's a water. All the Rikkas are water.
Oh my gosh.
So you tribute Strenna.
No way.
Rip from their hand. It's cracked. So that's a really good thrust target. You've got lots of targets for thrust. Dark Hole, Raigeki. So yeah, thrust is definitely an upgrade that I'm looking for.
Well, I hope you end up getting it, and we'll hopefully see you soon.
Thank you very much.